Alone among a sea of well-wishers, this was the Queen's public engagement today. Without the Duke by her side, she was opening the BBC's new broadcasting house in London. And for a while, she watched the news, watching her.
And this is John Humphreys.
Presenter John Humphreys asked about the Duke's health.
I've no idea.
"I've no idea," said the Queen. He's only just gone in. John Humphreys then says he looked in awfully good form yesterday. And you can't hear the Queen, but she says that's because he's not ill. This was the Duke of Edinburgh just a couple of hours before his hospital appointment at a sunny palace garden party for thousands of invited guests. I was at the garden party at the palace yesterday, and as you see from the pictures, the Duke was very smiley and chatty, and he looked absolutely fine. I saw him as he arrived at the tea tent, and there was some spontaneous applause from the crowd, and it was classic Philip. He did a double take, looked at the crowd as if to say, "Who was that for? Me?" But he knew what most of us didn't, that very soon he'd be changing out of his morning suit and heading for a stay in hospital. The palace will only say it's for exploratory surgery following recent tests.
The heart and lungs are put under some considerable strain by general anaesthetic. So the fact that someone is having a general anaesthetic age 92 makes you think that actually the problem is potentially serious. You need to open the abdomen, have a look inside, and there is reasonable concern about what the outcome might be.
It is the Duke's fourth stay in hospital in the past 18 months. The most serious so far was over Christmas of 2011, when he had minor heart surgery. There's been no sign of the Duke slowing down. This was him visiting a ship on Wednesday. On Monday, he'll be 92, and the messages of support are plentiful.
The Duke of Edinburgh is held in the highest esteem by people right across our country. He's an extraordinarily dedicated public servant and such an enormous support for our sovereign that I know the whole country will be thinking about him, thinking about the family and wishing him well.
But don't expect any royal well-wishers at the hospital. Not for a while, anyway.
One of the things the Queen won't want to do is to disrupt the smooth running of a hospital. Hospitals are chaotic at the best of times without a royal visit, and the Queen would probably feel that if there was a royal visit that things would get disrupted and things would get slowed down.
Amid much uncertainty and speculation, of two things we can be sure. The Duke will hate all the fuss, and the Queen is the person wishing him the speediest recovery.